Hi everybody, I'm Auram, and welcome back to AURAM'S FORUM. So today we're going to be talking about The Tick, which is definitely one of my new favorite superhero shows of all time. So I don't know about you guys, but I definitely watched a lot of Adam West's version of Batman when I was growing up, like on the retro channels, because I'm a huge dork like that. But The Tick is definitely giving me nostalgia for that version of Batman, and that sort of like campy superhero. But yeah, Adam West's version of Batman was my first favorite superhero show. Unless you're counting like the Powerpuff Girls and Sailor Moon, which you definitely should be counting as superhero shows because those are like for life. You've probably seen the Amazon Prime ads for The Tick like all over. You should definitely check it out if you have the ability to, because I'm not exactly sure how you sign up for that. Andrew did that for me. So on the one side, there's The Tick, this like lighthearted, cartoony hero. And on the other side, there's Arthur. I am going to get into spoilers now, which shouldn't be a surprise to you because I am Auram and this is AURAM'S FORUM. So, in my opinion, what made The Tick so interesting and unique, like on top of the like campy over-the-top stuff, was Arthur's struggle with mental health. You see, like a lot of superheroes, Arthur watched one or more of his parents die tragically. Which seems to be pretty common. Really gruesome, untimely death, tragically witnessed by a small child. That seems to be quite the trend. Batman, I think The Flash, at least in the CW show, I'm not sure like where else. Spider-Man, obviously. There have to be more. Leave in the comments down below. Arthur was eating ice cream, as you do when you're a child, when his dad was hit by a plane, or like a plane crashed on him, and then all 5 of his city's heroes got shot in the face with a syphilis gun, which is horrible and funny, or funny and then horrible, I'm not sure. And then they were all killed by this guy called the Terror. So yeah, basically he saw his dad killed and all 5 of his town's heroes killed in front of his face as a child. But I feel like he's not alone in that his childhood trauma led to his vigilantism and to his sense of purpose in life. Except this show seems to be somewhat set in the real world, and in real life, when you witness that kind of thing, you have post-traumatic stress disorder, and he has hallucinations sometimes about the Terror, and he's not necessarily sure what's going on 100% of the time. But according to him, other than that, he is a together person. I'm not sure exactly what it means to be a together person, but I'm not certain that you can be one and be a superhero at the same time. Like, there's not a lot of work-life balance going on there.
I work at Fish Ladder and Sons Accounting. I promised my sister I would go, and she's picking me up in the morning.
Wait a sec, is this one of those secret identity deals? Because I have opinions on those. What
is normal? Why do people have to try to fit into a bubble? Why can't people obsess about something if it makes a change in the world? Like, if Arthur obsesses about the Terror for long enough and he finds out where he is, why is obsessing bad? Isn't he just a hero? What's the difference between Arthur and other heroes that we respect the mental integrity of? Those are the kinds of questions that come up pretty quickly when Arthur follows a lead to try to find the Terror, meets the Tick for the first time. Remember, Arthur has had psychotic episodes before, so he's not sure whether he's hallucinating the Tick, he's not sure whether he is the Tick, he doesn't know at all. Basically, the main character of the show, Arthur, is completely unreliable. And not because he's lying, he desperately wants to know what's going on, because he just literally doesn't know what's real. So basically for an episode and a half out of a 6-episode arc, we aren't sure whether the tick is real or whether he's a figment of Arthur's imagination. Spoilers, he's real. But I'm still not certain whether he might have been created by Arthur's mind. Like, just because he's a figment of Arthur's imagination doesn't mean he's not real. I don't know. There's something going on with that glowing nightlight. Very charming, very ladylike. I think my favorite character in the show is Overkill, who is this ex-military, like, psychotic motherfucking overkiller machine with the shooting and the stabbing and the he's literally Overkill. That's what he is. He's got the mask and the weird eyes and the scars. Anyway, he worked undercover for the military until he had a psychotic breakdown. Theming, am I right? And also, Miss Lint was depressed for the whole series because her ex-gang leader, the Terror, had been murdered, and she like got into a bad marriage with the IT guy from their office and then got divorced. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is that mental health is sort of a theme in the show. Like, more people are dealing with it than just Arthur. Anyway, by the 3rd episode, Arthur is secure in the knowledge that he is not seeing things this time. There are real superheroes, and he has a super suit, a really lame super suit, but a super suit. He's actually in the pursuit of the Terror, which is what he's wanted to do since he was a little kid. Arthur is like most good heroes, in my opinion at least. He didn't seek out being a hero. He doesn't even believe in heroes anymore, like since his dad died and all of the syphilis heroes died. I should be respectful, but it's hilarious. Anyway, Arthur doesn't even want to be a hero. He just feels that he's the only one who sees this bad guy, and he sees a problem and he sees that he can fix it, and so he steps into that role. And I think that is really noble, and I think it's very like superhero-y, you know? So at that point, Arthur is actually a superhero. He's actually going out after bad guys. He's trying to live that life. But on the other side of things, he has his naggy sister Dot, who is a badass in her own right, but very overprotective of her brother. He has had a history, and I understand why you would be overprotective in that situation. But yeah, in terms of being a superhero, you can't have somebody breathing down your neck like that telling you to be normal. Normal is what normal does. Fuck normal, you know? Be a superhero. So Amazon is releasing the first season of The Tick in 2 portions, I believe. This first 6 episodes, and then they're signed for another 6. Which is good because this wasn't the best season finale in my opinion, but there were some really good like quintessential superhero moments, you know? Like he got his suit, and then there were some good like first fights. There were some like I'm falling moments where he was like trying to figure out how to use his suit. Arthur and the Tick came out as superheroes to their town, so they're now like publicly recognized as superheroes because they saved a bunch of people and a dog off of a bus. Dog dressed as a baby. So yeah, there were some really good like classic superhero, like you just feel good moments. And now the Terror and Miss Lint are out there, and Ramses, who I didn't even mention in this whole video, is dead. And yeah, I'm really excited to see the rest, because the only thing standing between Arthur and destiny is himself, and he makes a better window than a door. Anyway, as always, let me know what you think in the comments down below, or hit me up on Twitter, send Julie and Andrew some love, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!